Yeah, so you put your Instagram, you put your thing, you put your Discord and all them thing. Why you put that? Maybe because you're looking for cloud too? Just like you're trying to make it and make a difference. You're trying to make it too, and you're using this platform to make it, and you're using a big name. You're using a big name. You understand? You're using a big name to get your thing. So it's literally Christmas morning and I open up my laptop and put on YouTube, and first thing I could see on my page is exposing Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon dating show, and on the thumbnail they're showing fake show. So now we go into this and see what it is they're saying about Arlette Pop the Balloon.
On December 7, 2023, a video was posted on YouTube titled Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette Amuli. The whole premise of the show is one gender to be lined up with balloons while the opposite gender walks in one at a time, and they pretty much put themselves on the chopping block to see if they're wanted or not. If not, they pop their balloons, and whoever is left at the end of the round, those two people both get a chance to decide if they want to continue on a second date or pop their balloons. It instantly went viral because what was noticeably different about this pop the balloon from others was the quality, the organization, and the overall mature feel from most of the other dating content on the internet. And while one would think the show would be a huge success for finding love, it was actually the opposite. People love the show because of the obvious controversial participants. They love to make fun of and complain about what the contestants say, mostly women.
You said you're in accounting, finance?
Yes, I'm a professional.
What's your
The show would be a and the overall mature feel from most of the other dating content on the internet. And while one would think the show would be a huge success for finding love, it was actually the opposite. People love the show because of the obvious controversy.
People love the show because of the obvious controversy, but that is not the purpose of the show. But anyhow, let me continue.
So participants, they love to make fun of and complain about what the contestants say, mostly women.
You said you're in accounting, finance?
Yes, I'm a professional.
What's your approximate salary?
You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh, wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't.
I'm still trying to figure out what make the show fake, because the contestant could ask anything they want, right? I mean, it's a dating show. When it is you meet somebody, you ask certain questions, you ask anything you feel to ask, whatever you want to know about the person. So what this lady wanted to know, how much money this guy make, has to do with the show being fake. Anyhow, let me continue.
I don't have to say the specifics, but like a range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go and Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter.
Why you pop yours? You ain't with me?
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. I just want a man with a higher vocabulary, which you don't have.
Makes me mad how almost all ladies were rude, but the guys were so calm with them.
Vocabulary, which you don't have.
Makes me mad how almost all.
Makes me mad because all the ladies were rude and the guys were always cool with them. Pisses me off how almost all the ladies were rude, yet the guys were so calm with them. Okay, there's a comment. I thought you were saying that.
All ladies were rude, but the guys were so calm with them. The lady with the seductive church dress needs to work on her attitude. Through the comments and the contestants, you can see there's a clear divide between mainly men and women, and mainly women being the target of this. The reason I know this is because the videos where women are the focal point of their videos almost always outperform the videos where men are. And I say all this to say, to put it into simple terms, they're rage baiters. They're capitalizing off of a big problem with the black community right now. Since the beginning of black culture in America, it has always been an agenda to separate the black man and woman from each other. Because it is a known fact that we are the strongest when we are together, when we are in unison. Tools like social engineering, drugs, and rap are all effective tools that have created fatherless homes and today's ratchet culture. Arlette Amuli and her team are quite aware of this.
Depiction of the dating world. It is absolutely ridiculous and terrible. These are real people, and believe me, this is as real as it gets. They say this is dating now, where people don't walk around with a red balloon, but they make snap decisions about you.
Literally. And we're seeing it happen like right in front of us.
The reason I say this is because every single episode of their show has at least 1 to 2 controversial moments. At least.
Yeah, because people come there looking for that viral moment, bro. people come there looking for that viral moment. People know the show is a popular show, and it's going viral all over the world, and people come in with the intentions to get that viral moment. So I'm still trying to figure out how the show is fake, what make the show fake. Let me continue.
Most notable is episode 11, aka the Ninja Turtle episode. It went viral across all platforms because a man was mocked upon his walk-in with women who were viciously eating up guys the whole episode, and he decided to give them a taste of their own medicine.
And that make the show fake? I'm still trying to figure out why is the show fake. It's exposing Arlette and Amuli's, Arlette and Amuli's Pop the Balloon dating show. And you put fake show on your thumbnail. Is it a clickbait?
And this prompted a woman named Kayla to start laying into him.
Here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, but one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can't
out
do
there.
that. You can't do that though, baby.
It led to him losing his jobs, and a bunch of old allegations of him being an assaulter came up on the internet. And today, that is their most viewed episode with 5.3 million views. The reason I bring this up is to point out this same woman that laid into this man was the same woman already in episode 2. And in episode 2 as well, she had a heated exchange with another man. She had smart remarks for any man that didn't seem interested in her. And if you go to her Instagram, which is now deleted, she had over 40,000 followers. Now, while yes, one could argue that this is just a coincidence, maybe the creators just want to give her another shot at love, but what I said just applies to 3 other women. The most notable is this girl named Nucci. She was seen on this platform at least 3 different times, and each one she either had nitpicky excuses for why she didn't want a guy. Also, her shirt said, "My ex is my biggest fan," which already says a lot about what type of woman she is. That alone should tell you she's not there to find love.
So people coming on the show with their own agenda. Some people coming on the show for clout. Some people coming on the show for attention. Some people coming on the show to find love. The real purpose of the show is to find love. Your title, exposing Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon dating show. Okay, nothing wrong with the title, exposing certain things about the show. But I am stuck to your thumbnail that says fake show. You understand? I sit down here and I'm trying to figure out if you had a question mark by fake show, because if you had a question mark there, then it makes it different, because you just basically putting, is it a fake show, you know, that type of way. But let me continue to what it is saying first, and then I'll let me see if there's a question mark by your thumbnail. If I could find it back like that. No, I ain't finding it back like that. So on
December 7, 2023, a video was posted on YouTube titled "Pop the Balloon or Find Love" with Arlette Amuli. The whole premise of the show is one gender to be lined up with balloons, while the opposite gender walks in one at a time, and they pretty much put themselves on the said, "My ex is my biggest fan," which already says a lot about what type of woman she is. That alone should tell you she's not there to find love. But for a weird reason, after having these nitpicky excuses and wearing a shirt like that, she was invited back to another episode of Pop the Balloon.
Now, is Ryan someone that's your type?
No, because you're just a smidgen too light skinned for me. I know I'm light skinned as well, but
Oh shit.
I like them a little bit brown to dark skin. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, she chopped up one of the clips from her first episode and she just recently posted it on her Instagram with a comment pinned under the post, freestyling episode in my bio. And let's just say if you can't tell already what type of woman Nucci is, just a quick scroll through her Instagram will let you know all you need to know. And this same thing, once again, applies to at least 3, I'm really going to say like 8 people on the show, men and women included. They're on the show one time, controversial moment, or they say some crazy stuff, they wear some crazy stuff, they do some crazy stuff, they're invited back to the show, and when you look into them, you look at their Instagrams, go check out the episode, go check out my freestyle, go check out my new film. And the ones who aren't like this, who are more modest in a sense, they're either not that attractive, or we end up finding that they completely lied about what they had going on behind the scenes.
Since you guys have matched, have you gone on a date?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We had a date.
We did not go to a rooftop. No.
Okay. So what was the first date? Where'd you guys end up going?
We went to a movie, saying we're going to do rooftop, but it's the movies. And yes, it was dine-in, but it's AMC. So I feel like when he said that part, like, don't try to do me. Like, it was AMC theater.
Mm-hmm.
We had chicken strips that was warmed up in a microwave. And I'm not trying to be funny. I have no issues with eating chicken strips. That's not the point. My point is,
hey, my fault you chose chicken strips. Nasty ass shit. I told you.
It's just to be honest.
The fact that she's saying that it was uncomfortable or wasn't what she expected, that was the time for her to make her exit, right? But what she chose to do, sit and watch that movie, sit and eat the chicken tenders. Okay then.
The whole reason I say this show is fake is because of 2 things. Number one is because whenever Arlette and her husband BM catch up with contestants for interviews, or they just do interviews about the show, a recurring thing they do is scold the contestants for not matching and also say that their show is for love.
Are you teaching other people how to fall in love, or are you just watching it happen?
So this show is like an example of us. That's what we're trying to show people, that we want people to be a bit like us. That's what the main aim is for the show.
You want them to be like you?
Yeah.
In what way?
Finding love.
Finding love.
Marriage, just the traditional
How many
way.
seconds before you knew she was the one?
Oh, to be honest, my story is I actually met her, then because I'm a musician, right? So I was performing.
The contestants are the ones who are always doing these crazy things, and it's out of their control, which is completely false. Because I could see the first few episodes, people showing up acting normal. As soon as the cameras cut on, they start acting a fool. I could see maybe the first couple episodes, but if you look at their application,
you could see people acting normal, and as soon as the camera come on, people acting a fool. You were seeing them when the camera wasn't on, or you was there. You had to be there. Because I don't understand what you're saying there.
they literally have a selection process to get people to come onto their show.
And I really trying to listen to you, I really trying to listen to you. Let me finish listening to this, man.
So you're telling me that every single episode, y'all just keep picking bad people? Y'all 40 plus episodes deep and y'all don't.
Every episode, y'all keep picking bad people. So out of a lineup of 8 people, you expect everybody to be perfect. You don't expect at least one person to be a jokester or there for the wrong reason or anything. Like, nobody's perfect, bro. So I don't understand what you're saying. You're lining up 8 women or 8 men, and you have 5 persons of the opposite sex in the back waiting to walk out. We're looking for a match. It's not like they find matches out there and bring them to do the show. They find random people, bring them on the show to see if anybody will match. So you expecting to click on the show and see everybody is perfect and everybody matching and everybody finding love. Come on. When you're out there on the street and you're interacting, you're socializing, maybe you're shooting your shot. Sometimes you're shooting your shot with a little humor in it too, no? It's not a business interview going on. So I don't understand how we want them to be.
Don't know how to pick contestants that actually want to find love. Y'all just keep picking content creators for all y'all shows. Every time y'all pick contestants, they always got to have at least 10K followers, 30K followers. They always got to be strippers, rappers, musicians, every single time. And also at the beginning of every episode, they put people's Instagrams on the screen. Rarely just ever are there any regular people on this show is what I'm getting at. And see, the problem with this is not necessarily that this is a production company at this point and they're purposely creating these situations. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can I have your name?
And you kind of look like Coming to America right now.
I got you.
But you know, hey, as long as you happy, I'm happy.
For sure. I see you used to dealing with peasants, so you don't know when you see a king.
Okay.
The problem is whenever they market this as a genuine black dating show for single people to come, when in all actuality it's just a show for viral clips. Every episode always gets a clip, whether it's a woman saying a guy is too short or a man saying a woman is too black or thick or whatever. At this point, they've been doing this long enough to know how to pick contestants, so they have to be hand-picking these people specifically. And most viewers don't realize this. They think this is all by chance or random. And the problem with this is they're capitalizing off black discourse in relationships due to people being online way too much. So it causes men to feel like they have to be way more than what they already are, especially being on camera, and it makes women
Obviously, if you're making content for YouTube, obviously you're thinking about the money that you're making from your content, and obviously if you're making content, you want the content to reach people, and obviously you want the content to be entertaining at the same time. So I lost my train of thought. Let me go back and see what you're saying.
know how to pick contestants, so they have to be hand-picking these people specifically. And most viewers don't realize this. They think this is all by chance or random. And the problem with this is they're capitalizing off black discourse in relationships due to people being online way too much. So it causes men to feel like they have to be way more than what they already are, especially being on camera, and it makes women seem like they're way too picky. And this wouldn't honestly be that big of a problem because
that is exactly what's going on. So what if we're showing it? What if you're showing it? What if the dating show exposing it? Because that is exactly what's going on in the world today. And one of the biggest things that is happening right now is that losing my train of thought here, it's when I'm at all over the place. Yeah. One of the biggest things that's happening right now, and what we're seeing based on these shows, is that women find it hard to accept accountability or to take accountability. Also, they are comfortable commenting on a guy appearance or even his status and all these things, and when a guy do it is a noise, and that happen in the real world. So what if the show exposing that? You understand? I still don't see why the show fake, or why you would think that Arlette and BM have hidden agendas. The only agenda I see in there is to make money and to help people find a match. You understand? At the end of the day, everything out there is money. So anything you're doing and you're putting your effort and your time into it and you're making money with it, why not? What you doing there right now? Making a video about and your title have Arlette Amuli's name in it and Pop the Balloon dating show. You looking for clout too? What do you think you're doing right now? So you're not expecting this video to get views and maybe to make money from it?
There's a lot of dating platforms push this narrative these days, but their platform is so big and they're lying to make it seem as if that's not what they're doing. They make it seem as if their contestants are just trash people, when in actuality they are bringing these same people and people alike back again and again and again. I'm pretty sure they would have brought back the Ninja Turtle guy if those allegations didn't come up. More and more views come back to their show. That's the whole purpose. And I can't be mad at them for that, because at the end of the day, we all gotta pay them bills. But what I'm trying to say is, it's about money. It's not about the contestants. It's not about finding love. It's not about creating a platform where black men and women can talk and actually work through problems that are going on through our communities. It's more about making a fool out of each other. And that always seems to be a thing with...
Bro, get out of that hat, boy. Get out of that hat. That hat throwing more off too, boy, dog, boy. Jeez. And yeah, of course, it's all about money. Who had time to do all of that and not expecting to make money from it, boy? You looking for money right now too? You sit down in your room and you talking about the Pop the Balloon show. You looking for money right now. So what is your point, boy?
With black content. Black content is never about building one another up. It's always about shitting on each other.
And that's what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing right now.
The reason I'm calling this out is because don't be pulling the strings and acting like the puppet's moving on its own. What prompted me to make this video though was this guy right here.
And Alicia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I like the color pink. That's my favorite color, but I don't know if I think it might be a little too snazzy for me. Like, I like a little bit more of like a classic, more gentlemanly look, but it's giving a little bit Southern, you know? Like, guys from the South always have nice, colorful suits, and I don't know if I love the pink. It's kind of giving Easter, but you seem sweet. Like, I like your interests and stuff like that.
He was obviously, just off the first second of seeing him, not the most confident guy, really nervous, and I get it, you know, you're coming on a show with cameras, potentially millions of people to see you if you embarrass yourself, and you're just introducing yourself to the opposite gender. That can be a very nerve-wracking thing. And more as he walked down the line, these girls started to eat him up alive. Not necessarily in what they said, but how they say it. The little facial expressions they make while they hear him responding to somebody else. But again, the creators of the show know this. They pick these women on purpose to get a reaction. It's all about engagement. That's one thing I've learned about being a content creator.
I don't know if you know, but you know people filling out forms. Filling out application forms to be on the show, right?
Everything is about engagement. That's why fresh and fit type guys are so popular. Whatever gets clicks, comments, and likes matters. It doesn't matter what you make. If people are liking it, if people are commenting on it, sharing it, that's what the algorithm pushes. That's what makes the most money. But a lot of people can't understand that because it's organized as a genuine dating show. But this is why Arlette and Amuli's Pop the Balloon is completely fake. It's capitalizing off black discourse. It's spreading a fake narrative of its platform being a way for black contestants to find love and that they are the problem while they simultaneously are orchestrating these results. Stop buying into the BS and find someone who actually cares about you.
I'm going in them comments and see what them comments saying. Today's video I expose Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon dating show and how it's extremely staged. It's saying staged. At one point it's saying fake. At one point it's saying the agenda is not genuine. It's one thing for your agenda to be not genuine versus something is staged. And tries to magnify the struggle of modern day dating between men and women while not highlighting the realities of it. But that is the realities of it, bro. So why you put your socials there? My socials for anybody that want to get a deeper look into my life and see my order and see my other 20 personas. Yeah, so you put your Instagram, you put your thing, you put your Discord and all them thing. Why you put that? Because you're looking for clout too? Just like you're trying to make it and make a difference. You're trying to make it too, and you're using this platform to make it. and you're using a big name, you're using a big name, you understand? You're using a big name to get your thing, right? Watch your subscribers, reviews. See these comments. You really think people care if the show is real or not? They watch it for the drama. Stop hating on someone else's hustle. Exactly. I'm going to head somewhere I can have my opinion just like you. Hating is a hustle too. Stop hating on haters. He still live with his mama. Don't really have nothing productive to do. But it's not fake though. It's not fake. If you want to question whether the agenda is genuine or not, that is a difference. But nothing was staged. Boy, go on, eh?